One of the questions that I have is, why do so many people think I'm going to get killed?
What's the deal? It's your boy Dwayne McClain at Dwayne McClain TV. Back again with another video, and this video is going to be about Candace Owens. It was an interesting request. Somebody had told me to do a breakdown on it. Any topic can get broken down. So if y'all want me to break down any topic, please send it over my way. Just hit me, send a comment, email. My email's in the description box. All right. But this video will be about Candace Owens and is she down with them boys and what role does she play in this little Hollywood game. Cause she's a political figure, and I don't trust no political figure, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. Anybody in politics in America, I know you through a bloodline. You're kin to somebody, and I know everybody in politics is pretty much picked, and you're not gonna get that spot unless you are part of one of the major brotherhoods, which we'll talk about later in the video. And she plays her role very well as part of this continuous divide and conquer thing that they have going on with the people, and not letting us know and distracting us from the fact that we just gave out $100 billion in tax money to relief to other countries. But they got us talking about all other types of stuff. Like, that's what Candace Owens here is for. She has a distraction. We're talking about politics and not worrying about politics and stuff like that. But maybe we should get into politics more to vote, to at least could have some type of control. But I think as far as a society, we need a people's union, somebody to represent the people, not some type of trust in some type of political party that's been clearly infiltrated. These people have been infiltrated, man. You can't trust none of these people. You can't trust none of them. I don't trust none of them. So it's like, do we vote and then we continue playing this crazy game that they're playing? And it's all a game. None of this stuff is real. It's all orchestrated. It's all rigged. Everybody's handpicked. Really, it's hard to trust this stuff. So do we get involved, vote, and get really involved? And now we part of the political. Now we're feeling bad about these different situations overseas. And it gets you too invested. I'm telling y'all, they just gave out $100 billion to other countries in aid. We need something to represent the people. But I want to know, man, maybe I want to ask y'all, is Candace always good for society? I think she's just one of those puppies you can't control. You can't trust. All those civil rights activists was. So they're trying to make her come off as this martyr, that they want to take her out, that somebody trying to take her out. She has a few episodes. This is her latest episode on her channel where she talks about how they want her gone and off this planet.
It's a recurring theme. People are like, be careful, Candace, double up on your security. Don't do this, don't do that. They're going to kill you. You're going to get Michael Jacksoned.
So what she means by she's going to get Michael Jackson is that she's going to get taken out. I didn't even know Michael Jackson's final ruling was somebody else was taking his life. I thought it was always chalked up that he took his own life. So I didn't know that about Michael Jackson. But that is something that is real that she's talking about. It's called the Star Whackers. All right. I think it was a dude named Dennis Quaid was looking up. And they always seem to find a way to take out these stars where either an OD and stuff like that. I highly, highly doubt they're going to do Candace Owens like that. I highly doubt anything's going to happen to her. She is very, very, very protected in very high places. I highly doubt she's going to get MJ'd up.
He died. You've been quoted as saying you believe it may have been murder.
Absolutely.
Why?
Absolutely.
Why are you so sure?
I would never, ever think differently. Because first of all, Michael told me that they were going to murder him. He was afraid. He was afraid for his life. Who was going to murder him? The people that were involved in his life, the people that were controlling him. This book.
Now, this is a very, very important part right here. No, she throws up the devil horns and she grabs that cup. Thought she can get it past me. And she's dropping a lot of information, but she's not saying any names. Watch this clip, how Pierce pretty much asked her to say the names, but she would never say the names. Then I think she's only up here just to promote a book. But this right here is just all connected that I highly doubt they're going to go through this length to take out Candace.
This book, Starting Over, is about my life, and it's about Michael's life. It's the parallel between the two of our lives. We share that same life where people come into your life, wiggle their way in, control you, manipulate, control your funds, your finances, everything.
And this is an interesting take right here where she says they control you. I have a clip of Candace where she talks about how they're going to try to control these different podcasters and have them talk about different stuff as well. And I'm pretty, like I said, I think some people do expose some truths in this stuff.
That you have, and you must do what they tell you to do. And that's what Michael was going through. And he knew that everything that was happening to him was not kosher, it wasn't right. And it disturbed him greatly. And he kept saying it over and over and over again. Yes, Dr. Murray was the fall guy, but it's more to it than just that. He named names. He told me people. He told me to be careful of this one and that one. And in the beginning, I didn't, it's not that I didn't believe him.
Who were the people that he was saying?
People that surrounded themselves around him, people that worked with him, people that were with him the last days.
Any specific names?
Michael wasn't capable of doing these shows that he was supposed to do. Michael only agreed to do 10, and it's because they had him on such a tight rope.
And the main thing I want to highlight with that, we see that she avoided saying anybody's real actual name. She was only up there to sell a book, man. These people don't really be trying to expose nothing. Nobody wants to come out there really. They just want to do the tip of the iceberg.
Candace, double up on your security. Don't do this, don't do that. They're going to kill you. You're going to get Michael Jacksoned.
And we're going to take this time out here to see what if she got cloned. Because right here, she's clear as day, she's like Tariq, and that's not how. Maybe, is this even Candace Owens? Or is this, hey, I don't know what this is. I know I looked up her old pictures, man. Now, these Candace Owens, that's not her face, though. That's not her face, man. She look different now. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, that's two different people, but look, the head even got longer. So are we looking at the clone? Are we looking at the clone, the fake version? Some people want to say it's surgery. Some people want to say it's this. Y'all, they do that. They'll have a celebrity come in, then they'll hit them with they'll have a clone, and then have a celebrity come in, and then they'll clone them up and put the clone out there. So we watching the clone. The clone is way more easier to control. It's somebody paid to do it. But she used to look like Tariq. So what if Tariq was playing? I don't know, man. I don't know. She do look like Tariq though. I don't know. Anyways, whether she got cloned or not, the girl is up to something they're using as a political figure, and we got to start at the main root I want to point out about Candace. Is you gonna make your daddy mad? Why that black girl talking to them white boys? Why that black girl talking to them white boys? Why that black girl talking to them white boys? You gonna make your daddy mad? You gonna make your daddy mad? You gonna make your daddy mad? You gonna make your daddy mad, boy. She gonna make her daddy mad. Funny thing is, I can't find no photos of her mom or her dad online. If y'all can find it, please let me know. I know she had that named Robert Owens. I don't think that popped up with some football Chinese. I don't know. Anyways, I can't find no photos of her parents. But she's married to this dude. This dude is Lord Farquaad, all right? This dude, Prince of England. This dude she married to ain't just your average white boy. Y'all, this is not your average white boy, dude. This white boy is tied in, all right? And everything about Candace is all been predated and premeditated. And look at the floor they got. This state wedding chapel. Look at the floor. Look at the checkerboard pattern. They probably got married in a lodge. Because I'm telling y'all, man, when I break down Lord Farquaad, the boyfriend, the husband, whatever you want to call him, y'all, he's very, very tied in. Let me tell you something. You know how we always say there's degrees above 33rd degree? That's where the other secret societies come into play. You got your Shriners, your Opus Dei, your Catholic Church, your vet. So this dude, Lord Farquaad, he's in or part of a family called a House of the Lords. And it's crazy. We're going to get into it, but this white boy she married to ain't just Billy Blake from San Diego she was from. So Candace Owens has been a puppet and a controlled opposition since she was a kid. Now let's start from the beginning, man. Like I said, I couldn't find no pictures of her parents. Red flag number one. So she got a full white girl name. Her name is Candace Amber Owens. Farmer is an American service political communicator, author, activist, and television presenter. All right, she's doing that little point there, little brotherhood point, and she has 3 children. She's 34 years old. April 29th is her birthday. I think she's a Taurus, so she's in the Earth family. All right, and she is from White Plains, New York. That sounds like some old backwoods stuff. So White Plains, New York is 2.95 times more white non-Hispanic residents, 27,000 people, 27,000.6 people, whatever, in White Plains, NY, than any other race or ethnicity. There were 9,370 Hispanic and 7,009 black. So dang, this is a town that does not have many black folks. She comes from one of these towns where she's like the only black girl there, and it's very small. And it looks like it's right outside the city of New York. So if anybody knows this, what is White Plains, New York is like? And is it one of them they-them towns, all right? Because I do believe that Candace Owens is part of the they-them towns. And she's from a place called White Plains, New York. That's weird. Now, this is where the finesse come in at, okay? They've been trying to make her a political figure ever since she was in high school. This is why I think she's down them boys and she's been having this life played out as it's been scripted. Let's read this. This happened to her in high school. In 2007, while a 17-year-old senior in high school, Owens received 3 racist death threat voicemail messages totaling 2 minutes from a group of white male classmates, which included the son of then mayor and future Democratic governor Daniel Malloy. Joshua Starr, the city superintendent of schools, listened to the voicemail messages and said they were horrendous. Owens' family sued the Stanford Board of Education federal court, alleging that the city did not protect her rights, resulting in $37,500 settlement in January 2008. So this is where the finesse came in at. Candace is probably one of them MK childs. She's probably one of them kids that's raised up in this stuff. Like you in high school and a kid is randomly sending you these hate mails, a racist, and it's the son of some type of dude of a Democratic Party. We all know Democratic Party has always been down to do racist propaganda. So she got sent that stuff, and then this probably was what prompted her to start pursuing this. It gave her a background what she hasn't been dealing with, give her a storyline pretty much. This the dude who had the son. This dude's son, he's part of the Democratic Party. This dude's son is the one who sent her the voicemails back in 2007, which prompted her. I think she was, what, 17? I think she was 17 at the time. So this is what started her off, pretty much prompted her to get to the political field, you know what I'm saying, and have that pretty much fuel that fire. Now, this is the dude, Daniel Patrick Malloy, is an American politician who serves 8th governor of Connecticut from 2011 to 2019. Member of the Democratic Party, he chaired the Democratic Governors Association from 2016 to 2017. In July 2019, he began his tenure as Chancellor of the University of Maine system. So this dude's a very powerful person who got ties to Candace Owens. And they actually sued federal court and got bread. But $37,000 in 2007 is probably a lot of money. And this is on his Twitter page. It says, in 2007, Malloy's youngest son, Sam, then 14 years old, was involved in an incident in which he and a group of other boys from Stanford High School allegedly called Candace Owens and left racist hate speech and violent threats on her voicemail. The incident resulted in a settlement between the Stanford Board of Education and the Owens family. They got some tricks up their sleeve, man. I still cannot find no pictures of her parents. Google it up. Anytime you type in Candace Owens' dad, this dude here pops up. This guy. This, Lord Farquhar type of dude. Now let's get into how she met him and how it just is going to look set up. I'm telling you, it's going to look like this is set up. It don't seem real. Owens met her British husband, George Farmer, in 2018 at a launch event for Turning Point UK, a conservative student organization. George Farmer, the son of Lord Farmer, so this dude is kin to Lord Farmer, was the chairman of Turning Point UK at the time. The two developed a connection through their shared conservative values and eventually stated that dating before George's proposal to her just weeks after their first meeting. The two became engaged in 2019 and were married in August that year at the Trump Winery in Charlottesville, Virginia. Numerous guests was present at the ceremony, including Larry Elder and Charlie Kirk. So they tied to some top people. The main thing I want you to know that this dude is the son of Lord Farmer. You know, I don't know who this is, but that's why I started looking into this House of the Lord thing and who these guys are. Now, this is the dude, the Lord Farmer guy they talking about. This is the father, Michael Stahl Farmer, Baron Farmer. He's a reptile. You know, he's a British businessman, former treasurer of the Conservative Party, and life peer in the House of Lords. All right, and this is one of those bloodlines you got to be kin. You got to be kin to be part of these little House of Lords. You're just not gonna get into it by not being raised into it. So for her being tied to these people, I'm pretty sure these guys got their hand in the pot of America and the conservative values and the conservative party and all the other good stuff of the Republican Party and just trying to keep order out of chaos. That's how they keep this game going. The game is about order out of chaos, man. And these dudes have been playing their hand in it since the Revolutionary War. I'm telling them, not the Civil War, any one of them war. Anyways, this is where they do that. This is the House of Lords. This is their building. We could do a full breakdown on these guys. But everything about this room gives me they down them boys vibe. It's always some crazy, creepy old room, and it's always some other stuff like anytime these dudes involved, it's always some type of weird stuff, man. It ain't even normal. It's always some type of ceremony, ritual. It's weird with these people, man. It's always like this. And this is who Candace Owens got ties to. She got ties to these people. You see, they sit at a throne at the very top, this little golden throne. Let me show you what's on this golden throne. Right above the throne, there's a triangle right above it, right there where they sit at. So Candace Owens got ties to these people who are at the top of the pyramid. There's a pyramid, y'all, and these House of Lord belong to some of the people with power. I guarantee if you know one of these, you can get some strings pulled. You don't know none of these people, and that's why I think she either raised into this stuff. And look, right above their head, they got the triangle. That whole entire building just looked creepy, man. It looked like one of them little Castlevania things or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just looked dangerous. Now, if Candace Owens just married like your Joe Blow, Chad, or your regular Blake, cool, I wouldn't be skeptical. But me doing this type of line of work that I do, seeing her married to some type of somebody who's part of the House of the Lords and Great Britain, these people got some power. These ain't no ordinary people over there. You know what I'm saying? You see how it is. I guarantee you these people are in contact with, they do heavy, whatever that stuff they be doing at night when they go to the woods and chant. I don't trust none of these people. Everything about this stuff is off to me, man. I don't know how I'm telling y'all, these are the reptiles right here. All them. You know what I'm saying? But that entire family is at the top of the brotherhood food chain. They're one of the ones. All right. And knowing that Candace Owens got ties to that is enough proof that you part of something, man. You just ain't you can't tell me you just some normal young girl who got this happen to her and she don't know this person, don't know that person, ain't tied in. You ain't took no oaths. You can't tell me you just one of them random people. Nah, I ain't falling for that.
Every single political commentator in America, every single one of them knows this, that if you do not step out and say things that are radically pro-Israel, or if you are too quiet on certain narratives and they want you to be radically pro-Israel, you can lose everything. That's truth. That is a fact. I'm not feeling like I need to hide from that anymore because
I do think she's controlled to say what she has to say. I think they tell her you got to take this hard. You got to stay. When is going to be the day she says I don't care about politics, man? I just want to just get. It's going to lead you down a path either way it goes. We got to get our money back, man. They giving our money out, man. Either way it goes, they're giving our money out. Maybe we do give it back to Republicans, it can, but I don't know. Maybe we as a society should play a little. I don't want to play that game though. That ain't whack. But anyways, I think she's controlled because she does some of the same symbolism. Not as heavy. She's not heavy symboled up like the rest of them. We got a few glimpses of her throwing them devil horns up because, they all have to do that. You know what I'm saying? But in her argument, she can say, hey, I just did my hands on that day because she don't have too many photos of her throwing those symbols up. Now, she has done the pretty much, I forgot what they called the symbol. I had a name for it. But yeah, this is one of the ones. It's called, I just did a video on what that hand symbol means. Anyways, you can see right there she's doing it. And then this little eerie picture right here for the red, white, and the black and the blue, you know what I'm saying? It shows me that they probably doing that human bodily fluid stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then she does this hand gesture here. That's one of the ones. But like I said, she's not heavy into the symbolism like your average celebrity is. So she does leave some type of room for debate, but it's kind of hard. No, the average black person is not about to be getting that close to Donald Trump. The average black person not. And then who your parents and who do you know where you can just get? Is it because she do a lot of views? Don't get it twisted. She do a lot of views. You know what I'm saying? And I like her take on things. You know what I'm saying? I personally would not date no Candace Owens. She comes off very, very annoying. I ain't about to argue with no woman all day and everything about to be. I'm one type of dudes that, like, if you somebody you want to voice your opinion around me, I'm gonna tell you, like, look, I don't want to hear your opinion on everything. You can keep it to yourself. It's not gonna change nothing over here. And I can see her just voicing her opinion and being offended about whatever. But anyways, she's too tied in, too plugged up, too controlled, too connected to too many higher ups. You got Trump, you got Kanye West, you got all these people that she's tied to. And it don't seem right to me. You know what I'm saying? That this one person ain't have to go to the altar and bow down to that curry goat. They all got to go to the Jamaican restaurant and order curry goat, if y'all get what I'm saying. If you get what I'm saying, you know everybody has to do this. And I believe she has. I believe she about her Kanye West, all these people fake. Man, they all playing the same side, divide and conquer. They just spent $100 billion giving it out of our money. They just gave $100 billion out. They treat us like, I'm telling you, man, we can be using our bread for better things, better roads, better cities. Taxpaying dollars can be going to America, but they're sending it out to other countries for aid. Let me know what y'all think about this breakdown, man. Did you know about the House of the Lords? Did you know about Candace Owens almost trying to get Michael Jackson Did you know about any of her throwing any of the hand signs up or the symbolism that she did, that the very few that she did do? If there's anything I missed, please leave it in the comment section, because we got to expose. We can always do part 2 or part 3. If you want me to break down any other celebrity out here just looking at their lives and be nosy, just let me know, man. Leave it in the comment section. This is Boy McClain at Dwayne McClain TV. Everybody y'all be safe. I'm out.
Why that black girl talking to them white boys? Why that black girl talking to them white boys? Why that black girl talking to them white boys? You gon' make your daddy mad. 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 Fucking with them white boys cause you think you got it bad. Chasing on the white boys cause you think you need a bag. Chasing on the white boys cause you think you need a swag. He ain't never gonna fly your ass to Dubai. He races on the low, don't believe that lie. Bring that mix, baby, home, you make your mama cry. He say nigga once, then I'm up in that fire. Why that black girl talking to them white boys? Why that black girl talking to them white boys? Why that black girl talking to them white boys? You gon' make your daddy mad. You gon' make your daddy mad. You gon' make your daddy mad. And we used to be slaves. Girl, you got your ancestors rolling in their grave. I really think you playing and our prayers is the face. We can't say that girl, she ain't trying to be safe. Why the hell your ass out here sucking white dick? While other niggas out here chasing white chicks. Gotta blame the man cause it's all by design. Wiping out a race, we just gotta give it time. Why that black girl talking to them white boys? Why that black girl talking to them white boys? Why that black girl talking to them white boys? You gon' make your daddy mad. You gon' make your daddy mad. You gon' make your daddy mad. I don't care if my mama mad, got a white chick, thick thighs and a fat ass. I don't care if my mama get upset, got a white chick sucking dick, give a stupid neck. If it's snowing, I ain't going, got a white girl horn, then you know I got the money and the still torn. PAT still flowing, got a white girl snoring, then you show you sucking dick and she still snoring.